Part 2 of the book on marketing management by Kotler and Keller deals about capturing marketing insights. My task is to present some questions or learning objectives on Chapter 3 about collecting information and forecasting demand. Good afternoon. This is Dr. Sheila Sobredo Domicilio, Ateneo Graduate School of Business, CLDH, Tarlac City. Firms are adjusting the way they do business. We consider how firms can develop processes to identify, track important information, store, analyze, and distribute it, as well as the macro environment trends and to assess sales forecast. But only three questions will be addressed in my presentation. First is, what are the components of a modern marketing information system? Two, what are the useful internal records and what makes up a marketing intelligence system? And three, what are the macro environment developments needed to be monitored by the marketers? What are the components of a modern marketing information system? So, first, a marketing information system consists of people, equipment, procedures to gather, sort, analyze, evaluate, and distribute needed, timely, and accurate information to marketing decision makers. Some firms have marketing information systems that provide rich detail about buyer wants, preferences, and behaviors. The DuPont's pillow study is one example wherein a pillow it has a different preference to every customer. The findings are seen on this pie wherein the stalkers are 23% and smashers constitute 10% of cases. The major responsibility for identifying significant marketplace changes falls to the company's marketers. Every firm must organize and distribute a continuous flow of information to its marketing managers. The role of MIS are the following: assess the manager's information needs, develop the needed information, and distribute the information in a timely manner. Companies with superior information can choose their markets better, develop better offering, and execute better marketing planning. The MEDC, or Michigan Economic Development Corporation, studied the demographic information of its visitors and those of competitors to create marketing message and tourism campaign. The information helped MEDC attract 3.8 million new trips to Michigan, 805 million in new visitor spending, and 56 million in incremental state tax revenue. Thus, a well-researched and well-executed marketing campaign for the state of Michigan increased tourism and state tax revenue. MIS relies on internal company records, marketing intelligence, and marketing research. The first two will be discussed in this chapter, and the research aspect will be discussed in the next chapter. The company's marketing information system should be a mixture of what managers think they need, what they really need, and what is economically feasible. An internal MIS committee can interview a cross section of marketing managers to discover their information needs, and Table 3.2 lists some questions to ask. Example are, what decisions do you regularly make and what data analysis and reporting programs would you want? The heart of internal record system is order to payment cycle. Sales reps, dealers and customers send orders to the firm. The sales department then prepares invoices and transmit copies to the department. In sales information system, marketing managers need timely and accurate reports on current sales. With database, company organize their information and combine their data. The customer database will contain every customer's name, address, including demographics, and make this data easily accessible to the decision makers. Analysts can mine the data and garner fresh insights into neglected customer segments recent customer trends, and other useful information. Best Buy has assembled a 15 plus terabyte database with 7 years of data and 75 million households. It captures information about every interaction from phone calls, and the firm also applies a customer lifetime value model that measures transaction level profitability and factors in customer behaviors that increase or decrease the value of the relationship. Knowing so much about consumers allows Best Buy to employ precision marketing and customer triggered incentive programs with positive response rates. A marketing intelligence system is a set of procedures and sources that managers use to obtain everyday information about developments in the marketing environment. The internal record system supplies results data, but the marketing intelligence system supplies happenings data. So, marketing managers collect marketing intelligence in a variety of different ways, such as by reading books, newspapers, and trade publications, talking to customers, suppliers, and distributors, monitoring social media and the internet, and meeting with other company managers. A company can take actions to improve the quantity and quality of its marketing intelligence. The company must sell its sales force and their importance as intelligent gatherers. Marketing intermediaries are often closer to the customer and competition and can offer helpful insights. Many companies hire specialists to gather marketing intelligence. The firm can purchase competitors' products, attend open houses and trade shows, read competitors' published reports, attend stockholders' meetings, talk to employees, collect competitors' ads, consult with suppliers, and look up news stories about competitors. Thanks to the explosion of outlets available on the internet, online customer review, chat rooms, and blogs, which can distribute one customer's experiences or evaluations to other potential buyers. There are five main ways identified which marketers can use to research competitors' products, strengths, and weaknesses. First is the independent customers' goods and services review forms. Next is the distributor or sales agent feedback sites and combination sites offering customer reviews and expert opinions, plus customer complaint sites and also public blogs. Analyzing the macro environment. So, successful companies recognize and respond profitably to unmet needs and trends. Enterprising individuals and companies manage to create solutions to these needs, just what Dockers created for baby boomers. The pants. We will describe the fad, which is unpredictable, short lived, and without social, economic, and political significance. The trends reveal the shape of the future and can provide strategic direction, while a megatrend is a large social, economic, political, and technological change which is slow to form in once and place, influences us for some time, between 7 to 10 years or longer. The end of the first decade brought new challenges. The decline in the stock market affecting savings, deterioration of natural environment, global warming, and terrorism. These events have largely influenced the global landscape. We will discuss each of the major forces, but remember that their interactions will lead to new opportunities and threats. Example, population explosion leads to resource depletion, and pollution leads to creation of more loss, stimulating new technological solutions and products, and if avoidable, may change the attitudes and behavior of the people. It will be like a domino effect affecting one and others. Demographic developments often move at a fairly predictable pace. The main one marketers monitor is population, including the size and growth rate of the population in cities, regions, and nations, age distribution, ethnic mix, educational levels, household patterns, and regional characteristics and movements. The economic factor depends on consumer psychology, income distribution, and income savings, debt, and credit. As the recent economic downturn vividly demonstrated, trends affecting purchasing power can have a strong impact on businesses, especially for the different companies whose products are geared to high income and price sensitive customers. Most people in the US still believe in working, getting married, giving to charity, and being honest. Core beliefs and values are passed from parents to children and reinforced by social institutions such as schools, churches, businesses, and governments. Secondary beliefs and values are more open to change. Believing in the institution of marriage is a core belief, but believing in people that they should marry early is a secondary belief. Marketers have some chance of changing secondary values, but little chance of changing the core values. Although core values are fairly persistent, cultural swings do take place. Each society contains subcultures, groups with shared values, beliefs, preferences, and behaviors emerging from their special life experiences or circumstances. From our sociocultural environment, we absorb almost unconsciously a worldview that defines our relationship to ourselves, others, organizations, society, nature, and even the universe. Corporate environmentalism recognizes the need to integrate environmental issues into the firm's strategic plans. Trends in the natural environment for marketers to be aware of include the shortage of raw materials, the increased cost of energy, increased pollution levels, and the changing role of governments. Marketers must monitor technology trends, including the accelerating pace of change, opportunities for innovation, R&D budgets, and increased regulation of technological change. More ideas than ever are in the works, and the time between idea and implementation is shrinking. Some of the most exciting work today is taking place in biotechnology, computers, microelectronics, telecommunications, robotics, and designer materials. The political and legal environment consists of laws, government agencies, and pressure groups that influence various organizations and individuals. Sometimes these laws create new business opportunities. Mandatory recycling laws have boosted the recycling industry and launched dozens of new companies making new products from recycled materials. Two major trends are the increase in business legislation and the growth of special interest groups. Once again, these questions have been presented. Health tourism showing development in the last 20 years in the world does emerge as an alternative tourism. It is an important profit tool since it is increasing the number of business enterprises serving in this field. The main objective of health service is to determine accurately the demands of the target customer and meeting their needs and demands at the highest level to satisfy patients or customers. As a doctor, an information system is a big help in order to have the patient treated accurately. In the outpatient clinical setting, we could start by taking the personal data of the patient and jot it down to her chart, down to his medical history, PE, assessment, diagnosis, then the plan of treatment. These data are gathered, filed, and collected and placed in cabinets for use not only at this time but for possible use in the future. Computer technology is also a big help to facilitate inputs and database gathering. The procedures follow the guidelines, particularly in my practice as an oncologist, on what chemo protocol should be followed for a specific cancer. Health information system gather, compile, and analyze health data. The healthcare data analysis can improve patient care, lessen costs, increase timeliness and accuracy, and even decrease inventory level, thus decreasing expenses. HIS includes a system that collects, store, manage, and transmits patient data. It includes the hardware, the software, the telecommunication to connect the hardware together to form a network, and then a database where the data is collected and analyzed. And next is the output, which includes the human procedure, in which it is the most important element. People needed to run the system and the procedures they follow so knowledge can be turned into learnings and interpret what happened in the past for a guide in the future. With the patient data at the patient portal, with the use of EMR and EHR, data collection will be easy with the use of the computers. The benefits of this information system are as follows. It is a convenient access to have the medical records at all points of care. Beneficial also at ambulatory points and enhancement of the continuity of care, and the internet based access improves the ability to remotely access the data. The data is of big value in the clinical support system of the patient because diagnosis and treatment will not be so difficult. To diagnose and treat patients effectively, individual care providers and care teams must have access to at least three major clinical information: patient health record, rapidly changing medical evidence, and providers' orders guiding the process of patient care. There will be ease of follow up with the clinical support system. As a doctor, marketing your healthcare provides an open line communication between you and your patient. It builds trust. It also allows increased patient connection and create long-term loyal patients. You should not only know your patient's data, but you have to let some of your guards down. Let your status, specialty, learnings, and achievements be known. You can also improve digitally as it is evolving fast. You need to be digitally present. Social media plays an important role in marketing, not only of products and business, but also your services as a doctor. And that's it. Once again, this is Dr. Sheila Sobredo de Masilio reporting. Have a good day, and I thank you.